stupid. Burn it as my fuel, yeah. Cause we're running out of time. So I'm gonna make it mine.
The chosen one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I loan the crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe Lexus, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah. Underestimate, I want the throne, I loan the crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate, got it tatted on me, told them follow me, they see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe Lexus, clear as day, no longer move around in fear, disarray, pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane, feel the bass, baby soak it in and let it marinate, it's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah.
I got their opinions, and I got mine. I used to care what.
All right, doing a quick test. See if everything's working fine. All right, just seeing if everything's working. I think the audio is going through. I can check here. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Oh, there we go. In the chat. Olafi, how are ya? Good to see ya. You can hear my voice and music. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is the voice too loud? Maybe I need to pull that back. 1, 2, 3. That looks better on my meter. 1, 2, 3. I can hear it. Yes. I'm gonna pull up a session. It's not too loud for me. Okay, good. Slight delay. Slight delay in my voice to what you're seeing, or just me answering you back from the chat. Let's open up a session. I gotta grab my water. Thirsty. Be right back. From when reading back, that's gonna happen. It's just nature of streaming, and my internet's not the fastest, so that's also partly why. But from what I'm saying and you're seeing on the video to what you're hearing, that's matching up.
A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
Sound great. Hey. And you can hear the music.
that keeps us floating.
I'm gonna grab my water. I'll be right back.
Above the stars that night won't scare us falling. So raise up. Eyes too great to be landed. Raise up. Way too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly by them like choppers. Better took those risks, hold one of my fists, we fire starters. Let's go. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never been tossed. Look at my eyes, I'm on the rocks.
It's lining up and you can hear the music. Okay, we're in good shape then. I'm seriously thinking about getting that mic though. You know what I was talking about? Just spending on mics this Christmas, huh?
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control.
And that new interface. Now we're spending too much money, right?
And lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation.
I might set back up my stream deck so I can quick change between all the scenes. And Olafi, it's not freezing up on you or anything. Nope, no freeze. All right. Well, I'll just pull up the session. I want to see if it plays back for you, and then I'll hop off. This is actually the session I wanted to get you to observe with me. Actually, I should make sure it's downloaded.
Stop this conversation. Stop this conversation.
It's already downloaded.
We got no relation.
It's a little freezing on Instagram. I thought I worked that out before. So my client, Victor Washington, VDub, he wrote this song, and then he asked me to record it. I've been doing recordings and engineering for Victor for almost more than a year at this point. It's for sure choppy on Instagram, but on YouTube and think Twitch, it's fine. Totally smooth here. Cool. So we're good there. So that may be a settings thing on Instagram that I'll need to work out. I thought I worked out. It's been a while since I streamed, so I just need to get back in the habit and just kind of get the settings optimized. Let's get the right playback engine. Use my interface. Thanks for joining, Alafi. I only read the username, so I don't say the real name. If you're wondering why I keep calling you. So the next one to figure out is why Instagram is choppy. Anonymity. Yep. I can't believe I said that correctly. Anonymity. 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 Yeah. I'm like 2 seconds away from putting in the order for that mic. Silica. Kino, how you doing, Silica? How you doing? Welcome to the chat, man. Some words are weird. Anonymity. Anonymity. Cool. Pro Tools not responding. The rules. Let's see if we can get this. Silica, I'm good. All right. Welcome, welcome. Do you do music stuff, Silica, or are you just like checking out streams? Are you a musician? Do you make music? I do. Are you a musician and do you make music? That's my question. I do make music, yes. Thanks for popping in. It's in the name, Maddie Making Music. It's in the name. Maddie Making Music. I got a bass up here. You can see it from here. There's the bottom of my bass. I have a keyboard here on my left. And I got a couple other guitars on the wall over here. See if we can get this Pro Tools to open up. If not, then that's okay. This particular stream is just a test to test a couple things out. It looks like, and Silica, just real quick question. Does the stream look pretty smooth to you on Twitch? I know you're on Twitch. Silica asks, how long have you been making music? Ooh. I got my first guitar when I was 12. 41 now, so 21 years? That's not right. 39 years? That's not right either. 29 years. Math is hard. But, you know, even before I got my first guitar, I was singing and dancing to Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? So, I guess since I was a kid, 5 years old. When did Thriller come out? 84? Since out of the womb, essentially. But playing guitar since 12, piano since 13, recording my friends since then. Hey, he's back. Studio, what's up, man? T Studio. I didn't know if I was gonna come back. It's just a test because I noticed some stuff during my last stream, T Studio, that I wanted to resolve. One of the big things I'm noticing is the IG seems to be a bit choppy, but it looks like it's smoothed out. So, I don't know. Do you have any music that you make? I want to listen to them. Sure. I can pull something up. Absolutely. Let's pause the background music. Let's pull up well, I was going to open this session. I still want to try to open this session. Hang on. Let's do two things. It's weird. I have to close this. Do you have Spotify? I'm on Spotify as Maddie Making Music, just like my handle. I tried very hard to brand everything so it all matches up. So for a while, Maddie Making Music wasn't available. Maybe it was something else. No, Maddie Making Music was. Maddie Worldwide was not.
What do you do when you fall in love? Saying the words would be more than enough. You love me and I love you. What should I do now that I've fallen in love? I can't contain myself when I'm around you so much. I love you and you love me. Nothing on my mind but you. Got my hope and wish you feel the same way too. Spirit energy fuels me. Love makes me feel like a brand new me. I will not know better love than you. Never feel far from you, cause you are my home. Now what do you do? Now I fall for you. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? When you fall in love. What do you do? When you fall in. What do you do? When you fall in love, saying the words would be more than enough. What should I do now that I've fallen in love? Can't contain myself, I'm around you so much. You love me, I love you. What do you do when you fall in love? What do you do when you
We could pull something up. I could show you what I use. Okay, Splice has to turn on. Very good. I do the gain staging pretty early on. Obviously, when I'm recording, that's where the majority of my gain staging happens. And then if it needs that extra, I'll get in there and get a gain stage. Logic has a nice feature for peaks and stuff. I'll show you that in just a moment. And I kind of just do a little set it and forget it because, vocals are just so dynamic anyway, depending on who you're recording, especially some singers. You get big peaks and small peaks and stuff. So you may have to get nitty gritty on there too. Silica, thank you for the Spotify and Instagram. Yeah, sometimes you got to. I agree, TCU. Sometimes you got to get super nitty and gritty. I recorded a gentleman yesterday, very nice rapper, named Grandson. And he's got such a smooth, silky voice and is very even toned. I didn't have to do too much compression on it. So I didn't have to worry too much about that particular aspect of his vocals. So let's see. Let's just pull something from our library here.
In the night, you light up the way.
Hey, yeah.
Can I get something dry, please? I don't feel like singing anything right now. So
The stars.
Oh, yeah. I'll never leave your side.
Focus on me.
there we go. Nice dry
I
vocal.
need you to focus on me.
How long have you been
Baby,
playing
can
guitar?
you focus on me?
Since I was
me,
12.
me,
I'm
me.
41 now, so 29 years.
Me,
What's funny is I'm
me,
still
me,
not
me.
that great at guitar. I can play, but I've played in bands and stuff. But compared to a lot of the youngsters who are out now, it's unbelievable, All right. So, T Studio was asking about harshness. Let's take a listen to this sample. What's nice about these samples on Splice is they do a good job mixing and processing, but let's take a listen regardless.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
So let's start with the gain
Baby,
staging
can you
question, right?
focus on me, me.
So, I'm sorry, is my video back? I apologize if it's not back yet. Hold up. There we go. Do you have band? No band right now. I have played in bands, though.
Focus on me. Focus on me. I need you.
So, T-Studio was talking about gain staging. Usually when I'm recording, this is right off the bat with the recording, I'm trying to keep my peaks right around minus 10 dB. So if I'm recording somebody, for example, mic 1, I'm on mic 1. So right there, I'm talking into the mic, right? How many string guitars do you have? I have an acoustic 6-string, electric 6-string, and then the bass is a 4-string. And I have several other guitars that are not in my room currently. Check. So right now, I have the gain on my interface set up to where I'm not really pushing past 10 unless I'm really, really loud. Hey, Gray, what's up, man? How's that? Let me know how that IG feed is looking. Is it looking pretty smooth? Yeah, vocals at negative 10. If it peaks a little bit above 9, 8, I'm okay. Once it starts hitting 6, 7, 5, that's a little high because I want that gain. I want that that headroom. You stream every day. I've been trying to. This week I have been, which is Monday and Tuesday. So I was streaming for a good amount of time earlier in the summer, but I fell. So I'm trying to stay on top of it. And if you guys keep coming, I'm going to keep streaming because I love these questions and I love talking about it. So that's where my vocal input is set. right? If I'm given vocals like how I have this one.
Focus on.
So right now you can see, especially when you're mixing, it's going to come up perceived loudness 100%. 100%.
Focus on.
So you can see it a little bit better.
me.
That's the track right there.
I need
You saw
you
that.
I need you to focus
Negative.
on
Yeah,
me.
there we go.
Baby, can't.
So that's pushing real loud. I'm not going to start the mix with that all the way up. Then I got to push all the instruments up, all the backgrounds up. So I want to get that down, right? Banner. Send them over to my Instagram since you're following me. Send them over, Silica.
Focus on me.
So see how we're at negative 1.7 right off rip? So we got a couple choices. I don't know if you do this, T Studio, but check this out. This is pretty sweet. I set up my wheel on my mouse to switch directly to gain mode. Gain tool. T Studio is already on top of it, but I just wanted to show you this because I like this feature a lot. So right now, I don't have gain tool on. Middle wheel, I have my gain tool. So now I can pull it down. So that was hitting 1.7 off rip. We want to get down to 10. So I'll just literally pull it down to 10. See where that's hitting.
Focus on me.
Negative 13. Negative 11.7. Let me put on the big negative 10.9. So that's where I would probably have it gained at for all those. Right? But that's using the gain tool. You can also adjust your gain here on the left. Have your region selected, hit the gain, right? I switched to binding on the scroll. You're going to love this. Hang on. Are we going to get super nerdy, T Studio? I think we are. This is an app I found online called USB Overdrive. This is the stuff I love talking about. I love this. All right. You could pay $20, 100%. You're good to go. I've been using it on the free mode, which literally when you open it, you have to wait 10 seconds, hit register later, and it's usable the exact same way. So my mouse is, which mouse am I? BT Mouse 1 Logic Pro. If I hit my wheel button, I have it set to go F2. And F2, I set my gain tool to be here. I know it's tough to see on the thing. I love piano too. I love playing. I'll pull it up. We'll do a little playing too. I have my gain tool set up there. So now, scroll wheel, boom, gain. Unbelievable. To switch out, I set up the top right side button on the thumb to go back to pointer, which I think is set to F1. So, gain tool, F2, F1 puts me back to pointer tool, so I can get back to that. T Studio, I know you love it. Let me read the thing. It's called USB Overdrive. You want me to type that in the chat? I'll type it in the chat for you. Absolute game changer. You don't have to necessarily buy it, but it's there. Snowcat, So that's one way we adjust the gain right there, right? I hit option, click, that gets us back to 0, just like faders, everything else. You can also change your gain here on the left. Great. But truthfully, if I can get it recorded in, obviously this is if someone sent me stems. If I can get it recorded in just around 10, I won't even have to do this. So the other thing that T Studio is already getting at is under functions, normalize gain region. I also do Control Option G, brings us right there. If I'm doing multiple regions, I hit regions individually. Actually, I do that every time. And now I can set my target level, what we were talking about before T Studio, -10. Enter it in, hit apply. Boom. Now we're at -10.
Focus on me.
How beautiful is that?
I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me, me?
Do you want me to go over kind of my chain. My chain kind of flips around once in a while. But I can go over the basics of my chain. Do we want to do that? I'm going to do no input for this track. You still have to tweak, but generally, if I can get it to right around there, I'm pretty happy.
I need you to focus on.
So now, all the other instruments I got headroom to play with. But truthfully, between this and the drums, this is probably your most prominent. The vocals is going to be your most prominent things on your mix. Depends on the genre. Depends on the style. It's a quick workflow, but yes, go on. Perfect. It's T Studio. Me and T Studio we're right here. Once again, T Studio's chat is over here. That's why I keep looking over, and I refer to T Studio over here, just so you're wondering why I'm looking that way. Snow Guy, how you doing, baby boy? I haven't talked to you in forever. When you come out to Vegas, baby. Let's get weird. But that's my gain staging thing. Like, if I can get it in the actual recording, just call me T. Perfect. T. If I can get it recorded in at this level, roughly -10, like you were talking about, T, I'm happy. But sometimes, like we were saying, some singers, some rappers, some vocalists are just very dynamic. Their T's and their B's are real loud and poppy. And we just got to deal with it as engineers, producers, right? But at a nice, smooth kind of thing like this, we're in good shape. So, honestly, I have a bunch of stuff in my chain. Sometimes I use all of it, sometimes I don't. But the big things for me is EQ. I like Pro Q. T's and K's, all the plosives, and the S's, right? So a little Pro Q. The early Pro Q that I use here is specifically for just kind of getting out these frequencies. It's kind of subtractive. I'm using it subtractively.
Focus on me. I need you to.
Not my headphones. Let me switch to my headphones.
Focus on.
This is not the stream I was planning on doing today, or just now. This was more of testing to make sure stuff was working. But since you guys are here, I'll give you a little free show.
Focus on.
Turn down my speakers so you guys aren't getting that.
Focus on.
Here's the thing I like about Pro Q.
Me. I need you to.
It kind of gives you these treble frequencies, so you can kind of at least check them out.
Baby, can you focus on me?
But especially for pop style tunes, this isn't everything. For pop style tunes, I like to deal a little bit with this low end too.
Focus on.
And Pro Q has this solo button, which rules.
Me. Oh, me. Focus on me. I need you.
I like the way the vocal sounds,
Focus on.
but maybe a baby dip right here.
I need you to focus.
Get a little bit more
on
sharpness
me.
from that vocal.
Baby, can you focus on me?
Then I just hit it with a little right around there. Hearing
Focus on me.
those little treble frequencies.
I need you to.
Just a little baby notch right there.
On me. Baby, can you focus on me?
And depending on how much, how good that vocal is and how well it's recorded, I may be doing more, I may be doing less, but that's what I'll do here. It's mostly subtractive on this one. I'll hit it with a compressor. I'll either do something like this. I'll do I'll hit it with like an 1176, like one of these guys. I know you producers love these. I may switch it to the blue. I'll hit it with compression, and then I'll hit it with a secondary EQ. I'll use maybe like Neutron's EQ, which I don't have it in my saved. Why, I don't know. I'll use like a neutron EQ, like Isotope Neutron 5. I'll do it like that. Do more shaping.
Focus on me. I need you to,
Maybe I want just a little bit more of that clarity.
Me. Baby, can you focus on
Maybe I'm thinking
me,
that low end is still a little bit heavy. And maybe it's a good place to add some air.
Focus on
Broad strokes. So the early one cuts very narrow, very tight. This second EQ I'll use for broad strokes. The other one I'll use, so check this out. I could either pop in the SSL EQ. And I like this because you're just stuck with 4 and you have your low cut too. And you can make your adjustments here too.
Focus on me.
And I'll boost up the volume and
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me, me?
little air there.
Oh, me.
That's our low mid.
Focus on
Kind of find some of that
me.
boomy stuff.
I need you to,
Little baby
I need
cut.
you to focus on
Maybe
me.
hit the filter.
Baby, can you focus on
And if I'm vibing,
me.
throw the analog switch on.
Oh, me.
So I like that. So I'll do that, hit that with Pro Q4, 76, which I didn't do anything with, SSL EQ for more shaping, and then I'll hit it with usually an RVox, right? If you guys use Waves, which SSL here is on it, I'll use RVox. And I'll hit it so it gets the 11. I'm trying to get maybe about 5 to 7 dB reduction. On the RVox, I'm trying roughly 3 dB reduction.
Focus on.
Maybe I should just do it so you can see it. I'm sorry. I just kind of skipped over.
Focus on.
So that's a little too much for what I'm looking for.
I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Gain match it.
Oh, me. Focus on me.
I like where that's at.
I need you to,
Little shape right there.
focus on me. Baby, can you?
Now, if I think it's too thin, maybe I'll switch this low mid.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
A little more body there now, right? So instead of cutting out the boomy low, find a place where I can add a little bit more body. And I think
Focus on me.
off.
I need you to focus on.
So now we gave her vocal a little bit more body. So that's kind of an interesting way to approach it too. And then RVox on the end to kind of clean up.
Focus on me.
Looking for about 3 dB gain reduction.
To focus on me.
And RVox does a gain, like an auto gain. So I actually pull both down at the same time, and then I don't even have to worry about the auto gaining being too off. It's usually dead on when I AV it.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
It just sounds more, upfront. All your, your low vocals are pushed up a little bit more.
Focus on.
Low volume vocals.
Focus on me. I need you to.
So just with those EQs and those compressors,
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
the vocal seems more forward. We got a little bit more clarity in it. And now we added a little bit more to that kind of mid-low too. So it's got a little bit more thickness.
Focus on me. I need
I need you to focus on me.
Now, we don't have any music that it's against, but if we had some music, I feel like that vocal would really pop and sound really nice against it. After that, it's a number of different things you can do. DS or Pro DS, I like. Waves, sibilants, I like. Use Pro DS.
Focus on me. I need you to focus.
It's popping right about -4. I try to make sure that our low gain reduction ends up between 2 and 4, so I'm going to back it off a little bit.
On me. I need you to focus on.
Because if you pull it too much, it almost sounds like a lisp with the S's.
Focus on
All the way?
me. I need you to
And it sounds weird, right? If you pull that S all the way out. So just trying to tame
focus
it.
on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me,
Beautiful.
me?
Still sounds natural. I like that a lot. Can I close these? Yeah, I can. Oh, shit. I closed the whole thing. Apologies for the cussing. All right. T was asking about harshness. So one way we were talking about harshness was Pro MB. You can select one of these, create your own.
Focus on me.
And this is a multi-band compressor, so I could pick specific frequency bands to do compression. This one's on kind of the higher end. So that's where a lot of that high-end harshness. We got compressing a little bit, -3 dB reduction.
Oh, me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on.
Now, the thing with this one, your music really, this is not my music. This is actually just a sample from Splice. I just want to do an example for T because T had a couple questions. But, you know, thank you. Either way. All right. So T, that's one way I deal with the harshness. Another one I like, and I just mentioned it earlier, is Soothe, which I don't have, but I have something that's similar. It's called DSEQ, which I think is really nice as well. I can close Pro MB. I muted Pro MB, bypass it. This one's interesting. Okay, great. DSEQ is kind of like compressor and like an EQ combined. we have it pick a specific section. Wow, DSEQ is not vibing. Works very much like Soothe if it opens. It's not vibing. Oh, like Soothe 2. Soothe 2 would be a good one. Soothe 2 would probably open. DSEQ is not opening, so I can't show you that one. But Pro MB, real good choice. Controls, no, give me Pro MB. Logic's not cooperating right now. There we go. You can also go into vocals, and you have DS, de-esser, expanded sibilance control, presence. You have these different things here to help with that as well. Harsh, mixed rescue. I knew there was a harsh section here too.
Focus on me.
This particular one's doing a lot to some of the other parts of the vocal, but if you're vibing on it, you're cool.
Me. Baby, can you focus on me? Oh, me.
That one's nice. I actually like that one.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
That one's
me,
interesting.
me.
That's similar to what I had before, but it's doing a boost on the high end, so we're getting a little more air, right? Collective Universe, welcome to the chat. But it's still giving us a ton of gain reduction. This one's really
Focus
pushing.
on
Almost 6
me.
bytes of bytes.
I need you to,
Decibels of
I
gain
need
reduction,
you to
negative
focus
6.
on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
You hear it's
me,
giving
me,
all
me,
that
me.
extra gain on there?
Ooh.
I'd be even more inclined to maybe pull that down to like here.
Focus on me.
Maybe tighten it.
I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? me?
But that's the nice thing with Pro MB. You could kind of mess with it. The reason I like Soothe and DSEQ, it would do frequencies that are kind of marked as kind of problem frequencies and just do those frequencies. This is doing everything high from essentially, where is this at now? 1.5K, you know, up, 1.5K, up. It's affecting. So Soothe and DSEQ are a little bit more specific. So, but let's leave that on.
Focus on me. I need you to.
And then I'll finish it off with another compressor. So 3 compressors on this particular chain. And I'm not doing much with this. I'm looking for about 2 dB gain reduction.
Focus on
That's a little too much.
me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? me. Ooh,
Then add that gain back.
me,
2 dB.
me. Focus on me.
I leave it on clean. I just want it to be very transparent, the sound.
Focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? me.
So we're still now getting a little bit of that extra push for that vocal to pop out.
Focus on me. I need you.
All right. After that, usually we'd hit a little reverb. And I like to start the reverb out with a EQ. Something like this. Around 600, we got to cut. Around 10K, we got to cut. And then I do like a little notch, kind of wide notch here at 2000. And the one I've been using a lot lately, Valhalla Vintage, but you guys can pick your favorite reverb. And then do I have a setting already saved here? I don't. So I get these cuts the same way. One thing you can adjust it however you like it. This is just what I've been doing lately, and I've been liking the results. There's really no wrong or right way, let's be honest. Call it about 2.5. Give it a little pre-delay. 2 to 5 seconds, somewhere here. Right around there is good. And then let me bump up the send.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? me. Ooh, me.
Sounds beautiful. Here's the little extra sauce. I create a second bus. And on Logic and Pro Tools, you could set to pre-fader. I set to pre-fader. I zero it, so it's the full signal going through. And Logic, it creates an extra thing, so I turn that off, otherwise the gain's super loud. So check it out. I'll just do it real quick, right?
Focus on me. I need you to.
Off.
I need you.
So whenever I create this extra one, I turn off to no output. Make sense? Otherwise, we're getting a ton of vocal. So we're sending it to this bus. I have it set as a Ghost Lead, and I'll show you why it's called Ghost Lead. In fact, I'll name this Ghost Lead, just so we know. And then on our verb, we'll call it verb. Make sure you name your buses so it's not confusing. I'll add literally the Logic compressor. And if I'm in Pro Tools, I'll use the Pro Tools the Pro Tools. It's like a limiter compressor combined. And I'll set the sidechain to that bus we used, Ghost Lead. Click over to sidechain, turn off auto gain, and essentially I'm looking for about 5 dBs. I won't really touch these. I'm just setting the threshold to get about 5 dBs gain reduction.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
So I put that compressor on the reverb chain, right? You create another bus on the verb bus. No. The extra bus is so I can sidechain the lead vocal into the reverb compressor. Because what we're doing is I put the compressor after the reverb. Oh, baby. I'm getting tingles just talking about it. I'm very excited. I put the compressor after the reverb to sidechain out and compress the reverb when the lead vocal hits, creating room for the lead vocal to breathe within that reverb. And then when the lead vocal part stops, the compression stops and the reverb continues. So let me bypass that compressor, listen to the vocal.
Focus on me. I need you to.
All that reverb is still happening on the main vocal, kind of muddying it up a little bit. We have a lot going on unless you're going for that vibe. There's nothing wrong with going for that vibe. I want clear, especially if this is it sounds kind of like a pop vocal, maybe a pop R&B vocal. I want that vocal to be really clean and audible, but hear that reverb live within it. So now the reverb will duck, essentially, because it's being sidechained when the vocal hits. So
focus on.
Because I don't sidechain. No. This is exactly what I'm saying. Doesn't mean it's wrong. This is my preference because for something like this, I want the vocal to be the star, not the reverb, right? So you're not doing it incorrectly because this could also be a stylistic choice. This is what I do. Nothing is incorrect or correct, at least in my eyes. Whatever you're doing to make the music sound, that's what it should be. But if I have a focus of what I'm looking for, this would be what I'd be looking for this particular track. Now, if it's some sort of other kind of track where you want the ambiance and you want everything kind of sitting and living in that space, you don't necessarily need to have this compressor on the reverb. But I really like this to make that vocal pop. So one more time, compressor off, reverb living with the vocal.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
So, sounds really beautiful. So now, compressor on, it's going to sidechain and duck that reverb out real smoothly, by the way. Real smoothly. So that vocal pops a little more.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
All that reverb's on top of that
Baby,
vocal.
can you focus on me? Me. Ooh.
And when that compression stops, that reverb's back in anyway, you know? And you can have that release a little slower so it doesn't feel like it's just popping in.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Yeah, that vocal just kind of pops up a little bit more. So that's what I like there. Technically, I would have had the delay right after this, but that's okay. And finally, we'll put a delay. I don't know what you guys have been using for delay lately, but I'll pull these guys over too. The channel EQ and that. Sometimes the EQ will change, but I'll keep it at that. I've been using H delay for my delays. It's not going to be entirely correct because the timing isn't right, but just so you get the idea. I'll set to quarter note, pull a high pass, a little bit of low pass. Turn that analog off. It adds kind of white noise, which is supposed to be kind of an analog vibe, but I kind of want it clean.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby,
Hang on, sorry. Do you fade the fader when you sidechain the compressor to the verb? You absolutely can, because then you don't have to have the verb so loud, right?
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus
Right there's kinda nice, right?
on me?
We could do the same thing with the delay now. Actually, I need to get the delay
Focus
going.
on.
And you can also control what's outputting from the fader. You can also control what you're sending of the vocal into the verb or delay as well. So you're getting more affected, and then you can change the overall volume of that verb. Two different places where you can control volume and the effect itself. And they do different things. We got the delay set at 0. Let's push the delay.
Focus on me. I need you to.
I put on the wrong thing. Excuse me, folks. Here. Turn that off. Name it. Don't be lame. Name your tracks. And spell it correctly. And push that delay up again.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
I don't have the tempo right on
Baby,
this.
can you focus on me?
Does it have the tempo in here? 95. Let's just set the tempo now. Then at least the delay will be locked in.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Oh, me.
Yeah, hell yeah. Then you can do stuff like ping pong, left and right, for that delay.
Focus on me. I need you to.
If you're wearing headphones, you can hear it
focus
bouncing.
on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Oh, me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
You guys aren't going to believe this, but I can't stand that the delay isn't lined up on there. I just like it looking orderly. Set that to 0. Pre-fader for the ghost delay. Or ghost sidechain.
Focus on me. I need you to focus.
So everything off.
Focus on me. I need
Now,
you to.
they did a good job with that vocal. So it sounds nice already.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Let's play it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's get some drums in there. I just want to play it a little bit. Make it a pop track. I'm just going to pull stuff in. Give me some loops, please. About the same tempo. Actually, I don't know. Have you guys used this before? This is great. I love this. Splice bridge. Get it enabled. Make sure our splice bridge on the thing is on. Now you can hear it in tempo with the song.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Cool. The where she's singing, it's a little weird, but that's okay. So it lines it up, which is great. And then if I hit copy, modified sample, and drag it, it actually sets it to the correct tempo too. So I don't even have to do any stretching.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Even just with the drums, that particular vocal sounds great over it. As far as kind of mix without any.
Focus on
Gets lost, it's low back. There's no pop to it.
I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus
I don't even have the faders going.
me? Me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
Let's just get some harmony in there at least, right?
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Didn't love that chord, but whatever. Just so we have something to hear that vocal against.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Back off that delay a little bit.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Focus on me.
Yeah.
I need you to focus
It's
on
so exciting, engineer.
me.
Yeah, I love it.
Baby, can you focus on me?
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna show you one more thing, T, and then I'm gonna hop off. But so we got the two parts in here. We got three parts, right? We got our lead, and you're gonna think I'm nuts, but I like getting my stuff color coded, like that blue right there.
Focus on me.
Should I add in a bit quick bass line so we have the low end in there too to mess with? Didn't think I'd be doing this today. Doom, 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 ding, doom. What was the second chord? Doom. E minor, G, C. Doom.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you?
Not my best, but close enough. Just so we have a little bass line.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
So what's great is we did a lot of processing for that vocal, so that vocal really pops, but the instrumental is still pretty, dominating. So another trick I like to use, obviously we need to process these instruments more, right? But just kind of a quick and easy thing you can do just off rip. Option Shift D, Command Shift D, excuse me. Summing stack, right? And we'll just call this stack INST for instrumental. Color code again because I'm a freak. And this one's interesting, T. I don't know if you've used this one before. It's from, iZotope. It's called Unmask from Neutron. And what we're going to do, that same ghost lead we used earlier, bus, we're going to sidechain that into here. Right? So now we got that sidechained. And if I go under here, I already have a setting called Vox sidechain. And what that's going to do, it's going to send the signal from that vocal sidechain in here, and it's going to compress the instrumental wherever the vocal and the instrumental kind of meet on the frequencies.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Ooh, me. Focus on me.
So muted.
I need you to
You can
focus
hear.
on me.
Yeah, exactly. It's dipping. It's ducking the instrumental on those frequencies. You can hear with it off, the vocal and the instrumental are fighting a little bit.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Yep. Awesome. It's an unbelievable
Focus on me.
plugin.
I need you to focus on me. Baby,
Now,
can
you hear that vocal
focus
just sits.
on me. Ooh, me. Focus on me.
I could stand for that instrumental to be down a little bit.
I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Ooh, me. Focus on
Dynamic
me.
midside, I use that too. I love that
I
one.
need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
I think it's easier to set up because my templates already have this on with the buses set. So I just turn it on, make my adjustment.
Focus on
And I think it's effective.
me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Ooh, me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
If we're just looking for like easy outs,
Ooh, me.
throw a little God particle on the end of this.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Ooh, me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus
Pull up
on
WLM.
me? Ooh, me. Focus on me.
Look at that, 8 lux just with the God particle limiter.
Baby, can you focus on me? Ooh,
Just a little bit more of the high end.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Ooh, me.
You know, I can do less on my chain. I could do more on my chain. I could do more for the instruments. But the way the instruments are designed now, the way these samples are coming out, they're done really, really well. Right? So unless you're trying to fully, change the form of what the producer's given you or you the producer have done, cleaning up, balancing, figuring out what the focus of the song is. In this case, say, example, the vocal and the drums, the groove, right? To me, vocal, drums. That is the main. You could you could mute the bass and the piano.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
It's so funny. You kind of have everything you need just off of those two, You give the producer props for setting the groove, the songwriter for coming up with a great melody. But then you start adding these other flavors.
Focus on me.
You should start a class, bro. You're going to teach him. Nah, maybe. Hey, if monetarily it works, let's get it. But let's start with streaming. Let's get it going streaming wise,
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you?
So, I don't know, man. I've done so much. I've mixed so much stuff, and I've tried the most amount of plugins. I've tried minimal plugins. I've tried the poppin' super popular plugins. I've tried plugins that are no one's ever heard of kind of plugins. DSEQ, I feel like I don't know many people who use DSEQ. Everyone's using Soothe, So, I don't know. It's also like, T, this is like whatever sounds good. Cause like once your record's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, like there aren't many people except other engineers, producers who are going to be asking, oh, what EQ is he using for that? What's the compressor used for that vocal? Is he doing a serial compression? Is he using 4 compressors for that vocal? See, I got the 76, RVox, and Pro C. Like, I don't know if they're going to be asking that, but as long as it sounds good, it's popping. It's not distorting, right? One, right? T, it's not distorting. I think it sounds good. Just make it sound good. And like this chain, right? I could get it down to just this, and I think it'll still sound good. Take out the subtractive, take out the 76. Let's use just our shaping EQ. RVox might push that. Leave DS, take out Pro MB, take out Pro C. So now it's just these 3, right? Let's hear where this vocal is now.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
I originally had 7. I bumped it down to, actually, if you're including the reverb and delay, I had 9. I brought it down to 7.
Focus on me.
So I took out the cutting EQ. I took out this big kind of heavy compression. That's 5 to 7. I made that my RVox doing 5 to 7. And Pro DS taking out just the sharp kind of harshness that we were talking about before.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
I think it takes out a little bit of extra process. It sounds like it has a little less processing, but the vocal sounds a little bit more raw too, using that method of just kind of cutting that down. And that kind of works with the style beat too. So maybe that's a better chain for this. I don't know, man. It's whatever sounds good, right? And you know, only some people can tell which one you're using. So it doesn't matter as long as people are dancing, they're singing along. They're just not going to care about what de-esser you're using, what multi-band compression you're using, you know? Now, if you're asking for specific feedback on a mix from a producer or a mixing engineer, of course, they're going to want to know that information so they can help, you know, give you the correct feedback. But it's a trust your situation, stick to the basics, and you'll be in good shape. Damn. What? That was we're kind of in lesson central right now. That was crazy. We're hella vibing. All right. I think it's time to call it. Went longer than I thought we were gonna go. I just need to fix something. Give me a second. Oh shit. There we go. Only some people tried the. Some people can tell which one you're using. Right. Yep. That's what we were just saying. And then on my master bus, I tried using the UAD Pultec MEQ5 for the first time, but I feel like I can't. I feel like it lacks on certain parts. I think it might be a good idea to maybe use that in concert with the other Pultec. The UAD. I don't know. Did your UAD come with both? Because when I got it, I got the free one this weekend, right? I was using it with Spark and I canceled my Spark because I was like, I don't use any of this stuff. I use a handful of this stuff. I use it in concert. I would probably maybe using it in concert with the UAD Pultec EQPA1, EQPA1A. And then you said you were using MEQ. That's kind of the mid-range option from it. Where is that at? Here it is. Maybe worthwhile to see if it's something you could combine between the two. Experiment with one earlier or later in the chain too. This would be the other thing I would add for high end on my vocal chain. This one would fit pretty early. I'd probably fit that under my subtractive EQ. And all I do is like I only deal with the high end for vocals on here. 1 bandwidth, 2 boost, leave the attenuation down. I'm on 10K for the frequency, and it adds just that extra bit of flavor. Let's get this back down. See if it's that kind of high end flavor. So here's that vocal. I'll mute that one for now, and then I'll add it in.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
A little bit of that crispiness up top.
Oh, me. Focus on me. I need you to focus.
Helps a little bit that high end, a little bit of that airiness. So I like that one too. As far as the UAD ones I like, it's a lot of the free stuff I got. Let's be completely honest. Actually, you know what I also do with the UAD? So take out these plugins. I would nix all these. And then I would throw in the UAD, not Neve. Where is it? Why don't I have it here? Oh, I have it under saturation. The UADX SSL channel strip. That ends up replacing my EQ, or not my surgical EQ, but that high-end EQ. I have that replace the first compressor and the next EQ. I hit flip. I engage the 20 dB
Focus
pad.
on me. I need you to focus on me.
Looking for that
Baby, can you
SSL
focus on me?
saturation.
Me.
Gain it back.
Me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Compressor on.
Me.
About 4.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
There's my 6
Baby,
dB
can
gain
you
reduction, 5 and
focus
7.
on me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Me. Focus on.
Turn on the EQ. I've been liking the black, but brown's good too.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
Little cut on the low end down
Can
here.
you focus on
Little
me?
air on
me,
10K.
Me. Me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Me. Me.
Little body on it too.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me.
We got
Baby,
Arvox
can
working
you
concert.
focus on me? Me. Me. Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Me. Focus on me. I need you to.
Yeah.
I need you to.
Yeah, I like that one too. I like getting that SSL vibe, kind of warmth saturation. One's cool too. So with that, knocked out 2 plugins. So now I'm just with my kind of core plugins now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't necessarily need the C2. Maybe that gives it a little more dynamics.
Focus on me. I need you to.
Feels more open.
Focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Maybe I want a little bit of that air without kind of compressing it. Take that out.
Focus on me. I need you to focus.
Yeah, man. You try a bunch of different stuff and then take out what you don't want, you know? So. All right. Enough of that. It was just supposed to be a test to make sure stuff was working. Let's be honest. That's all this was supposed to be. It looks like it's working. So we can't be mad at that. All right, let's get out of here. T Studio, follow me on Instagram. Let's chat more. That ain't making music. We'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Reese's Pieces.
And if you're out young, if you were down man, and if you're out young, if you were down man. I like it better when I'm missing. And if you're out young, if you were down man, and if you're out young, if you were down man. I like it better when I'm missing. She'll feel funky to me. She'll feel funky